Right. Good evening, ladies and gentle peeps. It's that time again. UIRL F1 Season 18, Round 6. Here in Silverstone. I hope I find everybody well as usual. If you're not, I hope you get better soon. Quick shout out to my very good friend, the Noodle. The Noodle himself. It was his wedding anniversary yesterday. Please welcome, help us and say happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Noodle. My favourite noodles. So I put in the card to my favourite noodles. Should have put my favourite super noodles, shouldn't I? To the super noodles. Pretty sure that's how I get it. Evening, paddle boy. You alright, buddy? I prefer super. I haven't had super noodles. Oh, fuck it. I can't actually remember the last time I had any super noodles, to be honest. It's been a long time. Fucking hell. That used to be quite a fucking part of our fucking, what's the word, diet when I was a kid. Super noodles. Fucking hell. No. It's just they were cheap. And we didn't have much money because we were poor. So, you know. Poor and fucking, what's the word? Right, just poor. Actually, we weren't that poor until my dad drank all the money. So, I mean, that's when we became very poor. We had out. Guys are coming out. It looks like Paddle Boy's about to come out. Here he is. Woo! Where is he on there? I'll wait for you one. Get it? Let's look at there. 15. We don't have any new drivers up there at the minute. I think everybody has been. I'm pretty sure everybody's been at least once mixed. iMixus was here a couple of weeks ago, as far as I remember. I can't remember anything. I've got the most terriblest memory in the entire universe. I'm like a Commodore 64 starter pack memory. That's what my fucking memory's like. It's shocking, honestly. And yeah, I can fucking remember shit from, like, in the womb. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I can remember shit way back. But what happened half an hour ago? Fuck the matter. It's like, what the fuck? My short-term memory is fucking horrendous. That's what happens to Alzheimer's, though, doesn't it? You remember shit from way back, but you just don't remember your own fucking name. Good evening, Nick, my friend. I'm going to keep on calling him Nick. His name's actually fucking Charles, but if I keep calling people his real name, everybody's going to just get all confused. Because on here, he's number 2 in the list, various. There's Nick on there. He's actually fucking hell. How many names you fucking want? Wait, let's jump on board with Paddle and see how he gets on run this brilliant circuit. I love this circuit. It's tremendous. Guys, on the stream, is my sound alright? I think it is. I'm just like, I can't hear it. Whoa! Who the fuck was that? Well, that's kind of. What is that an Alpine? Well, that wasn't very. Not Jamie. No, it wasn't an Alpine, was it? Oh, what's happened to Griever? You can't park there, Griever. Honestly, you get a fucking ticket, buddy. Sounds great. Thank you very much, mate. Right, sounds good. Not as good as great, but you know. What's gone? Well, he's gone away. At least he's gone fucking. What's the word I'm looking for? he's. What the fuck? What's going on in the background? That's not where the track goes. What the fuck are you doing? At least he's ghosted, I should say. I don't know. Let's have a look. I can't remember how to fucking do this, you know. I'm shocking on her. See if he's actually here, and I can't remember. I know he's here somewhere. Where have I missed him? Must have missed him. Why are all these people offline? They're not a fucking line. Wait, Jonah shouldn't be offline. He should be online. Eh. I'm wondering if Griever has disconnected in some way. Come on. Right. I'll send that just in case. Just in case he needs it. Right, I was right, fastest lap. Actually, it's a good job we didn't stay on board with Paddleboy 151.5. What the fuck's that all about? What do you do? Get a bus round? Walk round? Look at how Bob hits the top with a 128.3. Wow. Go on, Bobby, meow mugger. Who have we got out there? Mix it there. Just start the lap. Oh, Tyler. Can't remember. I think it's a 126 projected time-ish, I think, if I remember rightly. But if I don't know why I say if I remember rightly, because like I fucking don't remember. Like I said, my own name, so there's no fucking way I'm gonna remember any fucking numbers. Right, lucky I remember the number to my house, actual door number, not house, not telephone number. Like fuck. So I don't need to remember telephone numbers. They're all in my mobile. If I lose my fucking mobile, I'm fucked. Remember the good old years when you used to have telephone directories by the telephone, on the telephone table. Table just for your telephone, you know what I mean? Okay, now. What he's doing, look, he's not the fucking, not to invalidate that there, and it goes off. Try getting out that here. Coming through. Travel up the hanger straight. Oh, he's coming in. Bastard. Noodle's good faces. Nice to see Noodle back. He must be feeling better and he's not working, yay! $27.8 is the 27.4 from Marky. I'm pretty sure the projected times are under 126, I think. Or, yeah, I think so. So let's have a quick look. That'd be easier, wouldn't it? 26.9 is about the projected. That was easy for me to say, wasn't it? Oh, where did that put you? I didn't notice me the other way past the line up the 28.1. But I don't know what's happening to Griever's car. It's just going to sit there. It's just going to fucking sit there, I guess. Let's try. Does he start a lap? Yeah, there you go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a quick. Mikey Gans up the second with a 28.6. Who is out there? Who is out there? Who is out there? Atlee, Paddleboy. Well, I think Atlee might be on it. Oh, he's invalidated. That's fucked that up then, isn't it? Paddleboy's on and out that. So Mikey at the top. Just over 5 minutes left in the session with a 27.443. Paddleboy. I was going to say Paddleboy's a fucking thing. Oh, fucking. Yeah, I can't take control either, bud. I don't know why it's still on the fucking track wheel. It's a bit mental. Yeah, it is. It's the same for me as well. It was surely. I mean, yeah, I understand it's. You can't take control until there's Paddleboy and Bud until after the session. But usually when you've had to quit the game, it doesn't fucking sit on the track like that. And although it is ghosted, still coming around that corner is going to freak you out, isn't it? You're like, well, fuck me. And me having Alzheimer's, I wouldn't remember that was on the fucking track. I'm ghosted, so every time I came round that corner, I would try and miss it and just totally fuck everything up. That's how bad my memory is. Oh. Hopefully this week won't be the fucking safety car fest that last week's Jeddah was, or the amount of fucking track limits. Let's hope that you're staying within track limits. I'll tell you what, if you watch, Tonto's not here tonight, I think he's at work to be fair. But if Tonto could stay within track limits, you know, and not get any penalties, I think he'd be up there as fucking, you know, near the top of the championship now. But as you saw last week, I mean, he was fighting for first, second, third the entire race, and he had, 9 seconds of penalties, I think, in the end, didn't he? Which is near good, near fuck out, to be honest. Everybody's in the pits, just under 3 minutes. Is Atlee in the pits, or is he out there? Is he, what was that car? Why does it look so fucking straight? I think this is an actual lap, isn't it? It's, has he got his DRS on? Yeah, he has, so. No, he's coming in the pits. I knew he'd do that. Okay. Right, Bob's on an out lap. Yeah, as I was saying, I was thinking after I watched the stream back last week, and I was saying, oh, he's kind of wrecking, like, who was it? Paddleboy's race, but yeah, he had all them penalties. But if you're watching, when I watched him on the stream last week, when I watched the stream back, sorry, I see a lot more when I watch the stream back, because I'm not concentrating on one particular place. I can see all the background and everything. But I saw my mum in the crowd. She's like, Davey! I went, fuck off! You didn't pay for a ticket, fuck off. Anyway, and I think when I was watching the stream, I think, you know, yeah, 9 seconds of penalties, it fucked his race up completely, and it kind of fucked Paddleboy's race up to try and get towards Mikey, to try and like battle for the win. But if you're watching racing, he's a good, clean racer. He has some great battles. But I mean, last week in Jeddah, he had some great battles with some of the lads. But his 9 seconds of penalties just totally fucking wrecked his race. He needs to try and keep within them white lines. And then I think, yeah, he'd have a hell of a lot more points now, and he'd be a lot higher in the championship, honestly. Yeah, you tell them, they don't fucking listen. Actually, some of them listen, but they just don't do anything with it. I mean, only 3 people were left without penalties last week. Makes my job for fucking driver of the day a lot easier, because if you've got penalties at the end of the race, you're not getting it. Simple as that. No, fuck off. Unless everybody in the field has got penalties. If everybody that finishes the race has penalties, then I can pick one name. But yeah, but what can you say? I mean, he got fastest lap last week as well in Jeddah. But if you watch him racing, he does a fucking good job. He's very, very clean, and he's very, very, you know, he's a good peddler, great peddler. But he needs to stay within track limits. But he's not the only one. He's not the only one. In fact, I'm sure we only had 7 fucking finishes last week out of, I think, 13, 14 on the grid at the end. At the start, sorry. Got through the first turn, got through the first lap. Half a lap later, Bogdan's up to 5th. Half a lap later, safety car was out. It went in, half a lap later, safety car was out again. I'm like, no, that's no good. Oh, what's happened to Jonah? Why is Jonah's dropped out? Maybe he's just not qualifying. I know he said he was having problems with his internet earlier, but that is qualifying 2. Done, dusted, finished. Finito. 2 is in the bottom 4, 5, 4. 4 or 5, fuck them. Whoever's not in the top 10. So we've got Striker, Nixos, Looney, Jonah, and Griever. So, there you go. I see the bottom 3 there, didn't even put a fucking time in. So on to Q3. And the fight for I am a lucky boy. Oh yeah, just sneaked in there, Nicky boy, just sneaked in at the end. Luckily them 3 at the bottom of the table there didn't put a lap in. Or you'd have been fucked, mate, again. Oh, he's left the sesh. Why has he left the sesh? Wait, why? Because he didn't fucking qualify. Well, you know, fucking hell. If every time I didn't qualify, I mean, I'm just surmising that's what that is, to be fair. I might be doing the lad a disservice. I'm not even sure if I've got him on my fucking list. I can't remember if I fucking... Let's have a quick look. Fuck off. Oh shit. No, oh, I did not mean to do that. That was not meant to happen. Not to worry. Oops. Who was that again? Fucking... Nick Phil's on it. I don't know if he's on there. I can't remember if he's a PC or anything. Oh, Arsenal boy's not here either. The fuck? I'm not even sure if he's on my fucking friends list, to be honest, or on any of this. I can't remember. Depends on how long he's been in the league. Because I know I fucking added a few before. What's going on? Hang on. Honestly, wait. Sorry, this person's settings does not allow friend requests. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Dog drags, dog drags. Hello, bud. You got R-Read, my friend. Do you know what it is? Yeah, mate. He just didn't qualify. Right, let's have a quick. Where's Nick? He's that ahead of him though. It's a Red Bull, isn't it? No, yeah, might be actually. Right, but who's ahead of the Red Bull? He might not be. Might be coming out that. Nice paddle boy. There he is. Right, 128.3 for paddle boy. I got there in the end. Joe hits top. Then we've got a couple of Alpines coming round. Not that one. That one. 27.5 for Jamie. Where's that other Alpine? Atlee. Oh, you must have been on out that. -2. Tyler at 28, 2. Who's that behind him? That's a Murphy. Mercedes behind him. Right, let's wait for Mikey to get round. Hey, Harry, my wee friend. I hope you're feeling better than you did last week, buddy. Oh, I've got to mention it. I've got to mention it, haven't I? I've got to. I mean, I don't give a shit. I've got to. It's the law. The tune winning the Caribou Cup final against Liverpool. Get up! However, lads, get up, sausage. Bit of fucking silverware in the fucking bastard cabinet. How fucking wonderful is that? I don't care if you're a tune supporter or not. It's been 70 years since we got a domestic cup. 70 fucking years. I'm only fucking 59, so I've never seen it. I didn't know what the other one was in 56 years ago, so... I'll probably Google that later. But yeah, would have been a foreign fucking... I don't know what it would have been. Maybe it's a teacup or something, I don't fucking know. Coffee mug. Yay, Griever's back in. I don't know if this car's still there. I might have probably be gone now anyway. Right, where's this going to put my crew? Top the times in the last sesh. Here we go, crossing the line. There we go, 27.1. 27.1. Noodle crosses line, only 7 to 28. 1. 9.2. Quite close, look at that, it's very close, isn't it? Just over a second for the entire field. The entire field, the top 10 I should say. The top 10. Nice, the fucking season started again. Lando gets his first win of the season, that's fucking brilliant. Come on, Lando. So hope he does it again in China this weekend. Another fucking early start, stupid fucking bastard. And then Japan's after that, I think, isn't it? That's also another fucking early start. Or it could be Bahrain, to be fair, I'm not sure. But yeah. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I love it that Newcastle. There's no race in Newcastle, Davey. No, there isn't. There should be. There should be a street course run Newcastle down the quayside. It would be fucking tremendous round St James's Park. Get up. Better than that there, London, but they're talking about, or fucking Bangkok. They're thinking about doing a fucking street fucking course in Bangkok. Downtown Bangkok. Fuck's sake. I remember when they were talking about a fucking a London street, London race, like, you know, building a street course to run the centre of London, but they weren't having it. They were like, oh, too much disruption. Fuck off, if Vegas can fucking do it, so can we. Holy shit. if other places, Singapore, fucking, wait, Australia obviously, Monaco, if all these other places can fucking do, Jeddah, Jeddah, and Azerbaijan, who else is up there? Who else? Street circuits, I can't think off the top of my head. Is that Leon an actual lap, or is he? Nah, he's on it. 4 minutes left to qualifying. Mikey at the top with 27.131. Dog drags. Mikey could win 2 in a row due to Jonah. Well, Jonah is here, like I say, he just didn't qualify. Got to see these lads. I mean, I've raced with these lads for a long time, and I remember the likes of Mikey, Jamie, who else that's on the grid now? Well, Lord Spinners, and obviously they used to be really quick, always dead quick. Mikey and Jamie, and a couple of others that I just can't actually remember at the minute. But then they'd make a mistake and they'd spin when they were quite, when they were out front winning the race. It'd be like, well, they've kind of stopped that. I haven't seen either one of them do that for quite a while now. So, is that somebody actually gone? No, it's not, is it? It is, isn't it? That's a Ferrari gone out, isn't it? Where is it? No? Yes? No? I thought it was a Ferrari. No. Okay, it was a Ferrari, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Mikey just texted him. He's feeling good. Wheel. He's on a wheel. Excellent. I can never remember who's on what and what's on who. You can kind of tell if you're on board with them. You can tell the ones that are on pad just by the jerkiness of the movements, obviously. That's what I used to hate when I used to race on pad. Always hated it. Especially when you're in, I mean, I didn't realise at the time, because I used to race in cockpit view. If you do that on the pad, every time you fucking touch it, your head spins round. It's like you're getting whiplash every time you touch the fucking steering. It wasn't for a couple of races that I suddenly realised if you come onto the T-cam, then it doesn't do that, you get away with it, so. How did I get on Saturday, I hear you ask? Nobody asked, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. No, I didn't. The race had to be postponed. Yeah, Noodle hitting that inside curb there, unsettled his quarters to my board. Yeah, the race had to be postponed due to fucking dickheads. And Jonah had the blackout. Not Jonah didn't have a blackout. What I mean is there's electricity. He had an electricity blackout. Jonah didn't just fucking fall over and just like, nah, unconscious. But yeah. Which is weird because he's doing in London. Well, doing that there London place, you know what I mean? You wouldn't expect a fucking blackout all the way, unless a pisshead has driven a car and crashed it into a fucking substation down there. Nah, that happens up here quite often. Especially because I live in a little village, 40 seconds left in the sesh. Oh, Noodle's fucking... He has invalidated, let's try. Can't wait to drive. Yeah, there's been a couple of times we've got a substation on the fucking country road up the top. I don't know how, but pissheads have driven into it, like crashed their car into it and blew the fucking transponders or whatevers, blew a fuse, and the fucking place goes blackout. Fucking crazy. A couple of years ago, we had 2.5 days, we had no fucking electricity in this village. Wait, doing this bottom half of the village. No electricity, 2.5 days. Fucking unbelievable. Thank fuck I had data on my phone. And then I went up to my niece's and fucking charged my phone on. I just rang her up and went, can I come up your house and plug my phone in? Because we've got no 2.5 fucking years, nearly 3 full years. Third tried hits. Where's Lord Spinnerson? There he is. Yeah. Joe crosses the line. A 26.815 hits the top. Right at the end of the session. Who can beat him? Not Nick, he's just passed. Can young Tyler? Probably not. Wait, I haven't looked at his time. Does Tyler jump up? Oh, I missed it. Where did he jump up to? Bastard. He went does that. He didn't jump up very fucking low. Very high, did he? Right, qualifying done, dusted, finished. Your top spot goes to Lord Spinnerson himself, Joseph, with a 126.815. Very nice, Joe. Just under the 26.9. Followed by Mikey on the front row alongside him, and then we've got Jamie in Tribe, Atlee, Bob. Bob's good showing by Bob. Nick up there in 7th, young Tyler in 8th. 9th is Noodle, and Paddleboy is in 10th. Right, as you know by now, if you're not out about anything, the lads are going to have their 5-minute comfort break, and I'm going to have to sort out National Anthem. That'll be during telling people do not fucking ready up. Do. It's ridiculous that you still got to tell people not ready up, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's the first rule of any fucking league racing. Do not ready up on the grid. Just don't do it. I don't know why people touch the fucking ear button or the ready up button. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. It's not raining, Davey. It's fucking lashing it down. Whether it is Silverstone, British summertime, you know what I mean? Fucking hell, what do you expect? What was I actually fucking saying? I have no idea. Right, anyway, National Anthem. I know I've got to fucking... Although, actually, to be fair, I think I've sorted Twitch out from blanking out me national anthems for copyright. I still don't get it. I wrote them a fucking email going, what the fuck is this? How can you copyright? How can a national anthem be copyrighted? How can I be getting done for copyrighted with the national anthem? The national anthem, man. It's the fucking national anthem, for fuck's sake. Played all over the world at every sporting fucking contest and all other sorts of contests that, you know, it was played at Wembley last Sunday. So I don't get it. So I wrote them an email and I went, oh, that's not right. So they reinstated the later one that they done, the one I was complaining about. They reinstated it. They got rid of the blank out, and I haven't had one since. But every time I have to play one that I haven't got a live version of, it always worries us. Always worries us. Right, where am I? Photos, Stevie. Right, here we go with the English, or the British, my mistake, national anthem. Shut up. Right, it's not that good an anthem. Don't fucking play it again. Jesus Christ. I'm not sure about anybody else, but I still want to sing God Save the Queen. For fuck's sake, she was on the throne for 70 fucking years. All of my entire life, except, wait, since she died, obviously. Which was what? Just last year before, something like that. I mean, Charles hasn't been on there. He hasn't even got his fucking head on the fucking stamps yet, has he? I don't know. I don't buy stamps. I've only had, since he's been on the throne, I've only had one note. I think it was a £20 note with his face on it. Everything else has still got the Queen's shit on it. I'd be pissed. If I was Charlie Boy, I'd be pissed. I waited long enough to get this crown on my head to be king. Put me out fucking banknotes and stamps. That's what I'd be shouting. I'd be like, no, I'm not having that. What the fuck? I don't think he should have been king, to be honest. It's as simple as that. He should not be king. And I'll tell you why I believe that he shouldn't have been king. Because his uncle, the reason this lot are on the throne, had to abdicate his throne because he fell in love with Mrs. Simpson, a divorcee. Well, Camilla is a divorcee, as is fucking Charles and fucking self. But he married a divorcee, so yeah, crazy, innit? It's like they changed the fucking rules just for him. I wouldn't have changed the fucking rules. I'd have said no, fuck you. Although who we're going to put on? William? Pff, wow. To be honest, the royal family isn't what it used to be. It's not like it was when fucking Henry VIII were around. You know what I mean? Fuck with Henry VIII, that fucker would chop your fucking head off. You don't give a fuck. Back in the old days when royalty was royalty. No, it's just in name, isn't it? It's just bollocks. It's just so we can have a national anthem. Right, anyway, fuck off. You're just blethering now, Davy. I know, I'm blethering. Fuck it. Here we go. Crofty, tell me. Well, he's not going to tell me that it's fucking raining because he doesn't fucking know. If you're in the bar somewhere. Here we go.
Welcome along everyone to Silverstone. Britain has returned the highest number of F1 World Champions of any country that's taken part in this glorious sport. We take our racing very seriously here, as you can tell here today at the British Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of Silverstone Circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey. But the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been.
It is. Cheers, Crofty. See you again next week in Mexico. Mexico! Land of the tortillas and the laughing Perez. I only say that because of what they were talking about on fucking Sunday. What was I saying? Fucking forgotten now. Yeah, I don't mind this actual configuration of the track, to be fair. I don't mind it, but I still miss the bridge corner. Instead of going, we used to go left, where we go right now after the first, second, third turn. You go right into the, I think they call it village or some shit now, didn't they? Onto the Wellington Street. Used to go left. But you kind of gone left now because there's a fucking new hotel over there. They built a hotel, stands and all that over there. But yeah, and it used to rejoin the track back down at the other end of the fucking Wellington Street on the left hand side. If you look when they're going down, you can see where it used to fucking join on. But it used to be a great corner, that much better. But I've also driven that. It must have been on Project Cars or something like that. I've driven the original Silverstone track, the one that used to go round the outside of the airfield with its straw bales and fucking all that crap. But I can't remember what it must have been. Must have been Project Cars. Had to have been. Yeah, had to have been. But anyway, I didn't mind this track now, to be fair. I didn't like that fiddly bit in the village. I don't like that at all. It's a bit shite. But oh dear me. I'm just blethering, just filling in while the boys are doing whatever they're doing. I don't ask them what they're doing, but to be fair, I didn't want to know. Actually, Silverstone, the wet isn't that bad. It's not as when the safety car, sorry, the safety, anyway, chance of a safety car in lap one, with you lot, fucking very high. But no, but that's a shocking thing to say, Davey. Come on, fuck off. It happens. It happens. But this track isn't that bad in the wet. Nathan and I were talking about it earlier. Tyler's. Tyler's gone for a quick shit. That's why we're taking a bit longer. I mean, he's had 5 minutes. Can he not get there, squeeze run out and get back before it fucking finishes? Jesus Christ. He's going to have to learn. He's just a Ben. He's going to have to learn to do things a bit quicker. Life's too short to be fucking waiting around for somebody having a shit. You know what I mean? Get it on. Get your pants down. Get on there. Squeeze one out. Fucking chop it off. Get it wiped. Get back in. Get racing. Come on. That's why we're waiting. Okay. Well, he could have done it in fucking Q3, to be fair, because, I mean, where was he? He was at the back of the grid anyway, isn't he? Did Tyler get through? No, I think he might have done, actually. I can't remember. Well, we'll find out in a minute. Jesus Christ. I don't think they are, mate. I think we turned the, as far as I know, I keep meaning to ask John about it. Last time we talked about it, the red flags were turned off because of the red flag glitch that used to fuck the entire game up if you had them. I mean, it would be great. It's a great thing to have on if they worked. Like everything fucking else on this game. See, the new one is out in, I think we were talking about it just earlier, May, I think. The new game is out in May. Not all of it, obviously. You're only going to get as much as they ever give you. Half a fucking game with many fucking updates and many fucking patches. And yeah, here's an idea. Don't fucking, just fucking complete the game, then bring it out. That would be so much better. £80 for a finished game would be brilliant. £80 for a half a game that just... On 23, I think it was still a glitch on this game as well, to be honest, youngin. I can't remember. Like I said, I haven't been, but I think we turned it off, and I don't think we turned it back on again. Just in case. I mean, I mean, look what happened in Singapore a couple of weeks ago. Just because of servers and fucking bollocks. I don't know. I'm not paying £80 for a fucking game this season, this year. I'm telling you that now. I'm going to try and get a fucking cheap ass one. That's as simple as that. Then I find out that you can't buy an Xbox One version of it. You can only get the next gen version now. So it's going to be fucking expensive anyway. But I've gone on. I think the lads use. I can't remember what it's called now, to be honest with you. But you get it half price, or cheaper, a lot cheaper, which is realistically what I should be buying. I mean, I don't need a Champions fucking version. I don't need 3 days early access. I'm essentially paying £80 to stream races. Doesn't make any business sense at all, does it? So I've said, and I've even said to Jonah, tell us, like, you've got a better memory than me. Remind us on. Send us the link to where you get your fucking game, and some of the other lads get their games there as well. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a discounted to fuck. Much better than paying £80. Fucking 80 quid for a game that doesn't fucking work. We can't play it as soon as it comes out. We can't league race as soon as it comes out. We'll have to wait fucking ages for that bit to be a little bit stable so we can race. But I don't know. Crypto.com. Can I have a bag of spuds? Do you want crypto? No. No, we don't do cash. fuck off. Right, here we go. Let's get this bollocks on. Let's have a look what tyres people is on. Well, everybody's on the intermediates, of course they are, soft cock. Okay. I'm looking there and I'm thinking, Joe's away like a bat out of hell. Where's every fucker else? Where's Mikey? The idea. Anywho, your grid, quickly. It is Lord Spinnerson in Bury on the front row. It's been a while since we've seen Joe on the front row, to be honest. Let's see if he can stay there. And then we've got Maggie, who's supposed to be on second, in second, my mistake. With Jamie third, then we've got Drive and Atley fourth and fifth. Bob, great showing by Bob, then he up there in the top 10, sixth in fact. With Nick seventh and then young Tyler in eighth, so Tyler did get through. And then Noodle, where is he? There he is. In ninth and Paddleboy 10th. Striker in 11th. Mixus is in 12th. And then we've got Looney, Jonah and Griever. I hope Griever can get in. Oh, Griever is in, I know he's in. No, mate, the wheel isn't required for the UIRL. Like I said, I'll tell you who doesn't. Let me just, that I know of, off the top of my head. Noodle is on a controller. Young Tyler is on a controller. I'm not actually sure who else, to be honest. I know there's a few lads. But I mean, it's your own preference. Some people can race on a controller. I used to be able to, but then you get on to fucking, you start using the wheel and pedals, and it's like, fuck that, going back onto the controller. I had to when my fucking pedals snapped. I had to go back onto the controller. Oh my fucking God. It was fucking horrendous, but yeah. I can't remember who else is actually on controller. Pretty sure Joe's still on his wheel. And now Bob's on a wheel. Jonah, Looney, definitely on wheels as far as well, now them two are. But I'm not sure about anybody else. But no, it's not essential. Oh, Nick's on a pad. Nick's on a pad. Right, we are away. Another long haul there. Did you see that? So everybody, as far as I can see, gets away, but Mikey takes the lead. What a great start by Mikey. Just hanging on to second. He's going to try and come back with Jimmy. Where are they? Oh. Is that Lord Spinnerson trying to go back up the inside of Mikey again? Mikey just hanging on. Gets good drive off that turn. Solid ball. Oh, squirreliness going on at the back end there. So it's Mikey, Joe and Jamie, that is your top three. Nick's had a good start. Up 3 places off the start. Lovely jubbly drives doing 1. Bob stays exactly where he is in 6th. Then we've got Atley doing a couple. Young Tyler's still there. Whoa, who's that going up the inside of Bob? It's Atley and Bob side by side. It's Joe got back ahead of Mikey. Oh, here we go. So Joe takes the lead back from Mark. Here we go. Maggie to Beckett. Oh, fuck, here we go. In the wet. Don't. Side by side. Mikey can't sweep with the inside of Joe. Joe's going to try and come back on him. Here we go. There'll be no DRS because it's too fucking wet. So it's Mikey, Joe and Jamie. That is it. No, Joe's back ahead of Mikey again. Jamie's still there in 3rd. But Nick's still 4th. And then we've got, where are they? Drive. And then Bob's still there in 6th. Where is Bob? There he is. Who's that guy moving? That's Tribe. And that is Tyler behind. So Bob's sandwiched between 2 Red Bulls. Yeah. Which would be fine, you know. Paddleboy up in 8th now with you. I tell you what, let's do that for now, shall we? Because that's just going to piss me off. Oh, we've got a caution. Why have we got a caution? That's somebody in. Why did we have a caution there? Strikers had to come into the pits. I wonder if he's had damage. I think he must have had damage. Let's have a quick. Oh, I'm too late now anyway, but. Has he changed his front wing? I can't. Is there an end plate missing there? Oh, no, it's not. It's there. What's he put on? Another set of inters. Right, so Joe making the break now. 2.5 from Mikey and Jamie. And then Nick and Tribe, these are all still reeked. Nose to tail. And then we got young Tyler and Paddleboy and Noodle. Ali Junior and Mentriv. Looney up to 10. Joan at 11th. Bob is doing, must have been what the other flag was for. Bob's dropped down 6 places from the last time I seen him. Down to 12th. Breather up to 13th. Mixus and Striker being up the rear. Oh, Striker. Did not look, that looked a bit squirrely, didn't it? You need to get them tyres up to temperature yellow before you try to push from there. So, Joe, 2.5 away from Chip Airways. Mikey, guys, Mikey dropped down. What's going on? Mikey, what are you doing? I mean, that happened last week. Every time I went to Mikey, he was in a different fucking position. So it's Joe from Jamie and Nick. That is nearly your top 3. Mikey's dropped in behind the 2 Red Bulls. And Louis got Paddleboy harassing the crap out of him. With Noodle still in it. It's double there. Let's have a look. How close are we out together? Actually, Joe's making the break for it. He's nearly 2 seconds in front now. So, this lot behind. Giving it one more to 2 Red Bulls again. Side by side. Tribe and Taylor. Ooh, is that Taylor? Is that Taylor on the inside or the? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Yeah, Taylor gets his teammate, so he jumps up to 4th. There's Maggie in 6th. Jonas now just moved into the points. Doesn't fucking like how there it is. Nearly 2 seconds, Joe's lead. They're not going to go through Pop's full top speed. Not yet, anyway. Not full of petrol or full of fuel, I should say. And in this weather, I don't think you can go through Maggie's Beckers. I don't think you can go through Pop's full chat in this weather. I'm pretty sure you can, but you definitely can it with a full tank of petrol, to be honest. He gets in, Tribe slipstream, is he going to go down the inside? No, he thinks better of it. Just hangs back a wee bit. Gets some good traction in here and then dives in the inside. And he manages to make it stick, so that moves Mikey now up to 5th. Well, Tribe's dropped straight off, I tell you what, Tribe's dropped straight off the back of Mikey there, so that's going to give Mikey great. Going to give him lots of room to go after Taylor. So, still Joe, hang on, what's going on with the tops? They're changing places. What's Joe now? Nearly 3 seconds from shit, my voice is still not me, is it? From Joe, Joe's still nearly 3 seconds from Nick and Jamie now. Ooh. Later on the brakes there from Jamie. Oh, I need a drink. My throat's gone dead. Oh, Mikey, what's going on with Mikey? Oh, what's happening, Mikey? Spun run, doesn't he? Made him a stook. Plenty of laps to go yet. It's only lap 4 of 26, to be fair. So what's going? Right, there's your leader, Joe. Nearly 3 seconds in front from Nick and Jamie. Young Taylor's still there. New Tribe is 3 seconds off the back of his teammate. Quite a long way, so the top 4 have all win. Joe's pulled away, then the next 3 pulled away from Young Tribe. Noodle, go on Noodle, you old mucker. 6th place. Looney and Jonah. Looney and Jonah up there in the top 10 now from the back. Actually, Jonah must have dropped the pace as well because he was ahead of Looney before, but there you go. Actually, the rain doesn't look that bad, does it, to be fair? I mean, it is raining, obviously. I mean, you know, can't deny that, but it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that wet on the track, to be honest. Let's get on board, let's see what it's for. Looney's front end was a bit fucking, what the hell? Wanted to try and get away from him. And just stay ahead of Jonah. Actually, Griever's up from the back new from the back. He's up from the back new from the back. Oh, you twat. He's going to get it before cops. I think he is, you know. Definitely. Oh, no. Where is he? Where is Atlee? Oh, Atlee's jumping behind him. I wasn't sure that he was going to get him. God, I love this part of the track. Maggots, Beckett's, Chapel, onto the Hanger Street. It is such a fucking brilliant place to fucking... I'd love to drive that in real life. I really would, to be honest. Or get in the two-seater F1 car. That's Looney trying to... Oh, he's defending from Looney, sorry. Yeah, I'd love to get in the two-seater F1 car. I don't know. Martin Brundle to drive us through the fucking track. That would be tremendous. I've always said that. I'd love to get in one of them two-seaters. Get a proper driver to drive us round. But I'd also let you drive it myself. But can you imagine? Fucking, you'd shit your fucking knickers, wouldn't you? I think it'd be brilliant. Actually, not Martin Brundle, because he takes a little... Get a proper fucking driver. No, I mean, I'm not saying Martin Brundle's not a proper driver. Don't get us wrong, the man's a fucking legend in the fucking sport. Not because of his fucking driving, but because of his commentating. Jonah, in one lap, he's come up to 6th from. He was doing behind Looney a minute ago, so Jonah's making his way to the front up grid. Where's Joseph? Joe, 4 seconds new front from Nick and Jamie. Yeah. Martin is a fucking legend when it comes to qualifying. Not qualifying, sorry, fucking commentating. I mean, he wasn't a bad driver, to be fair. I mean, he wasn't. He's had podiums and all that, and he's driven for some canny teams as well. But, you know, he's never had a win. Although I think he did have one win, but it was taken off him a long time ago. Anyway, I mean, what's he? I think he's driven something like 70 F1 cars in his entire career now, racing and new commentating. 70 different F1 cars of all descriptions. Fucking tremendous. But I mean, I'd rather have Lewis at the wheel if I was going to be behind anybody. I wouldn't mind having Lewis or one of the young nutters. It just puts their foot on the accelerator and fucking guns for it. That would be mint. Jonah does the fastest lap with 1:38.5. He's up to 5th now. Past drive, so he's still chasing. Oh, he's got a long way to catch up with young Tyler. So leader still Joe from Nick. Right, Janie has still got Tyler right behind him. Haven't seen anything to say DRS is going to be up yet. I mean, it doesn't look that wet. I think it would, you know. Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh, the Alpine looks a bit squirrely, but he manages to stay ahead of Tyler with Jonah, and then tried with Noodle down to 7th and Looney in 8th. Who's up behind? Let's have a look. Where are they? Is that Looney and Griever? Look at that, track limits, they're staying within the track limits. I don't know if they're getting any fucking warnings, but up to now there hasn't been any. Oh, that Ferrari looks a bit... I don't know, it's definitely kind of a wee bit sideways there, isn't he? But he's still pointed in the right way. Look at that, we're going to get him. I think he has. Has he got him? Has he got him? Has he got him? Is he going to manage to keep it? No, I don't. There he is. Is he going to come back? No, he thinks better of that. Just drops him behind Looney and Griever. Looking very interesting. Oh, big lot of oversteer. What a lot of wheel spin. Too much loud pedal. Too much loud pedal. Oh, he's gone very wide. You might get away with that. You didn't want to be on that grass. You get on that grass and look what happened to Oscar Piastri on fucking Sunday when he went on the grass. How long did it take you? About a fucking year to get back on the tarmac? Oh, mate. Crazy. You'd think you would have known about reversing the car off the grass, wouldn't you? Because you're not going to be able to push an F1 car with this rear wheel drive off a wet grass, for sure. It's not going to happen. Well, make it a fucking front wheel drive car by reversing off and you'll get off. But it took him a long time. I mean, you know, what did he go from second to the last one, I think, to be fair. So, that is just to get a view of it. Well, he didn't get a penalty for it, so his teammate obviously over 4 seconds. Look at that, over 4 seconds. Joe's just away. But don't count Joe out for fucking spinning yet. I mean, he does it all the time. You think he's winning, then the next thing you look, he's not fucking winning. So Nick's having a good race, and he's up there in second. Young Tyler's up there in third now. You know, that happened. He's got past Jonah's still how far behind is Jonah? Jonah's catching them, right? He's only a second and a half behind Jamie now with Tribe. And 6th, Looney 7th, and then we've got Reaver, Atlee, and Noodles dropped another place to 9th, 10th. Tricky condition. I mean, you can see the late. I think DRS should be able, to be honest. It doesn't look that wet, move the track. He says his Noodle just can't run there at a funny old fucking angle, to be fair. And again, look at that. That Ferrari looks mental. He still can. That's great. Bob's still there in 11th. With Mixus in 12th. And then we've got Mikey. Mikey, a one-time leader. I don't know what's happened to Mikey. He's not having a... Right, since he's dropped back there, he hasn't made any room up, has he? He hasn't pitted, has he? Get off there, you twat. Has anybody pitted? I think Striker pitted, didn't he? There it stops. Striker and Paddleboy have pitted, and that's it. So Mikey hasn't pitted, so he's just... doesn't seem to have any damage, but I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of time. It's only lap 9, Jesus Christ. It's not like it's the last fucking lap of the race. He's got plenty of time to make the time back up and get back up into the points. Anything can happen, and it usually fucking does, especially in Formula 1. And then you add league racing to Formula 1, and then, well, I'm surprised anybody fucking finishes any of the races, to be fair, in league racing. We're not professional drivers, we're all a bunch of fucking heat-the-balls that think we're fucking drivers. We just, you know what I mean? But, if you've watched any of my streams, you'll know, any of the seasons, you'll know, we have some great racing, but we do have some shit shows as well, as last week showed us. Where's Paddleboy's trying to come back on Striker? Striker's not making any time. Oh, I didn't know. Well, no, he hasn't really. He hasn't made any time up on Mikey, so since he stopped. Right, where's Joseph? 4.5 seconds out front from Nick. Tyler's dropped into the clutches of Jamie. Oh, he's still in the clutches of Jamie. And Jonah is new right there, isn't he? Yeah. Half a second behind. And Tribe 3 seconds down the road. And he's got where's Greener? What's happened to Greener? He seems to have... All right. Thought he was on the back of Tribe before, but yeah. Then we got Atlee in 8th, and he's got Looney chasing him again. Oh, Looney was having a look. Atlee went very, very defensive, side by side through cops. Oh, yes, sir. I can boo you. Oh, go on, Tyler, you dickhead. Side by side through maggots. Not quite 4 of them, but, you know, almost 3 of them. I told them earlier, I want 4 wide through fucking maggots and Bettys like we did pre-season last season. Brilliant fucking race that was. Taylor's dropped the place. Jamie has got him. Wow, Alpine's a little bit screwy as well. So this is all playing into Jonah's hands. He just needs to get past these. Oh no, Noodle, you twat. Well, at least it's not track limits. You know, and he's not the only one. I've seen professional drivers drive into the pit lane and not quite get it done. It is a tricky pit lane to slow down with, like to get it precise. And if you don't, then you get a 10-second penalty. Like Noodle just did. He's still in the pits, actually, isn't he? Where is he? Here he comes. He's come back out now. I'm assuming he's just put a new set of inters on. He has. Nobody feels the need to go full wets. I wouldn't have thought so. It doesn't look like a full wet scanner. Right. So that brings Noodle out, Rita at the back now, and a 10-second penalty. Jonah gets past Tyler. Where is Tyler? There he is. Got to be so careful going through there. It's so easy to get track limit offences going through magazines. Like you've got to get just enough curb, but not too fucking much. Just like that. So Jonah, he wants third place off Jamie. Nick's still 4 seconds behind Joe, and still 3.5 seconds ahead of these two. Got a yellow flag. That might have been, is that Mikey or was that Striker? I think it was Mikey, isn't it? That's where the yellow flag was, so not sure. Sure that's where the yellow flag was, like, but never mind. Right, where are we? We're back to these two. Jamie, Jonah. Everybody seems to have all the bits and pieces on the course. It doesn't look like anybody's got any damage or anything, which is yay. That means there's been the incidents as far as I know. But Striker did. There's a Striker had to pit. Oh, it was the first lap, I think Striker pitted, so he may have had damage. I didn't think it's going to take too long for Jonah to get passed up into third. Oh, here we go. Here come the penalties. Jonah's just straight off the back of the again. Nice one. So, I mean, 6 gear going through cops. That tells you how slippery it is going through there in the rain. How he's going to take Jonah to get past Jamie. Can he get past Jamie? Well, that's me. Just watch and fucking see. You know, as a commentator, it doesn't mean I know all the fucking answers. I wish people would stop asking me the fucking questions, to be fair. What's going to happen, Davey? How the fuck do I know? Fucking hell. Lap 12 of 26. I think only 3 people have been into the pits as far as I remember. And that's the bottom 3 there, to be honest. Yeah, it is. I wonder if Noodle had fucking damage then, because it seems a bit early. Because nobody else seems to feel the need to get in. I didn't know if Paddleboy had damage either, but he... Let's have a look. Well, for fuck's sake was his last comment on the chat. Here we go, there's Jonah, gets a tighter line through there. Oh, Taylor's away. Oh, Taylor's on the fucking grass. Holy shit, he's surprised he managed to keep that in a fucking straight line, to be honest. Up. Here we go, inside again. Got him back. Side by side. He want this down board with. Where's Taylor? Where's Jamie? There he is. So Jonah manages to get up there. Looks like he's got the move made. Here we go, back through Cox once again. How slow through there in the rain, isn't it? So now it's Joe. It's still 4.5 seconds from Nick and Noon from Jonah. Actually, Nick's starting just a tiny bit. I mean, it's half a second in that last lap. He's managed to pull back on Joe. Where is Joe? Joe's coming at the pits. Can you get it slowed down? He did. That was definitely slowed down. What about Nick? Nick's going to run again. So Nick's going to take the lead. What about Jonah and Jamie, Tyler and Tribe? They've all gone run again. As has Griever. I was going to say what happened to Joe, but he's in the fucking pit lane. There's Atlee and Bob. Was the least... Strange. I thought these tyres would down quite a long way, to be honest. I'm sure they can do the whole fucking race, but obviously, I mean, it's a mandatory pit stop, so they've got to come into pit. But way halfway, I guess. I guess, yeah. If you're going to be using the inters for both fucking 2 sets of inters, you might as well break the fucking race in half. So that's exactly what. Who's just done that? Joe's just done. Gone in at the end of lap 13. Exactly half the race distance. So that's Nick and Joe that are up the second. Of course, like I say, Nellyman's are pitted with Jamie in third. There's, not that one. Where is it? There he is. Young Tyler fourth. And he's got his teammate Reed there. Reva's still there as well, actually, up from the very, very back. I'm glad he could get in and start racing again. Lovely jubbly. With Looney and Atlee and Bob. And Joe, after his pit stop, in there in 10th place, but everybody ahead of him hasn't stopped yet. So, and then we've got Mixus, or Fred, or anything else. And then Mikey, who has not made the places back up that I thought he would have done from the very beginning. And then his teammate Striker's right behind him with Noodle, and Paddleboy still at the very back, 22 seconds off the back. Paddleboy pitted again. He has. That would explain why he's 22 seconds off the back of, 23 and a half seconds off the back of Noodle then. Is he going slow there? No, he's not. But he's going really slow. Tribe's jumped into pits. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. So, where are we? Lap 15 of 26. Nick New out front from Jonah and Jamie. That's your top three. Young Tyler in fourth, Cleaver up to fifth. Come on, boys! Can't remember what the fastest lap is, to be honest. I'm not even worried about the fastest lap yet. It's only lap fucking 15 to 26, man. My throat's killing this. I don't know what's going on. Christ, I was ill, like, what, 3 weeks again? 3 weeks, and my throat still hasn't come back to its normal self. Oh, here come the penalties now. This is where the fucking men and the boys depart. They're fucking on their separate journeys. Tell you what, Jonah's reeling fucking Nick in there. 2.5 seconds. I'm sure he was over 3 seconds behind Jamie, Nick before. Somebody was 3 seconds behind Nick. Both of them come round again. What about the bunch who need the bars behind? Jamie, who's that jumping in the pits? Is that Griever jumping in the pits? No, it's Tyler. And Griever, I think, isn't it? No, there's Griever there. Fucking hate this pit lane. It's a fucking pain in the arse. Because of the way the lads come in, the way the track is. It's quicker to come into the pits and take the last fucking couple of turns. 37.544 is the new fastest lap. That's by Joseph. Who's new? Up to 6th place. Who hasn't? Who hasn't? That's it. Half the field have. Top 5, and then we've got 7, 8, 9 haven't pitted yet. Excuse me. Reaver's just went up to 3rd place. Bugger me. As soon as I'm not looking. Yeah, well, here we go. Excuse me. Right. Actually, Jonah is definitely reeling. There he is. Definitely reeling Nick in. There was only 1.5 seconds behind Nick. From Griever, who's not behind him, Jamie. In 4th, with Rooney all the way up there in 5th. Come on. With Joe, who has pitted obviously, so, oh Mikey. Mikey, what are you fucking doing, lad? Don't do shit like that. Yeah, I didn't know what, we got a yellow flag, that's Mikey, he's running the pits in Vienna. So, unfortunately, Mikey becomes our first retiree. I had to think about that now. Retiree. Where's Nick? Nick and Jonah in the pits. What about Griever? Griever's going to go and run again. What about Jamie? Where's Jamie? He's coming. Where is he? There you go. He's come round as well. Oh, I'll tell you what, that'll be the rain, that, obviously. 37.4, Joe. 37.432. Where's Joe now? He's up to 4th place, chasing Looney. Obviously, top 3 haven't pitted. I didn't think Acme has either, guys. Have a look. So top 3, and then Acme and Nexus still haven't pitted, Mansley. Hasn't pitted. I couldn't think what I was going to say there, to be honest. Who's that? Who is that, actually? That's Looney, isn't it? Joe's tyres much fresher than Looney's, to be honest. Well, that was quite an easy overtake. Big lift, dropping down the gear. And who's that ahead? Jamie. He's got some lovely traction through there. Ooh, Jamie's tyres are screaming. Look at that. How easy was fucking that? Excuse me. That's what happens when you've got nice fresh fucking inters on. Oh, Nick, man. What are you doing? Nick's obviously pitted then, hasn't he? Oh, he pitted for a long time, alongside Jonah. Dickhead. Oh, wait, man, you just watched him fucking pit. Who's that? Jamie coming into the pits. Where's Beaver's gone round again? Jamie's in the pits. So that puts Joe back up to 2nd, and he'll be back up in 1st. Straight as soon as Creever comes in. Looney's still out there in 3rd. Then we've got Jamie in the pits, and then we've got Nick and Atlia. 4th, 5th. Jonah's dropped into 7th after his pit stop. Who's that ahead of him? Lexus, and then we've got Tribe and young Tyler. 2 Red Bull boys. Yeah, he used to go left there. Just there, used to go left. Didn't have any of this bollocks. None of this was here. None of it. And then if you look on the left hand side, just down at the bottom here, I think the road's still there. Yeah, there it is. And it used to come back up there, and that used to tighten this corner right up. It was much better though, much better. So, yeah. Big section of the track gone. I didn't know why they got rid of it. There was no wrong with it. But who am I? Who are you? Who are you? Whoa. Oh, Tribe's definitely going over the wooden thingy. The way through there for Tyler. We've both got penalties to have, haven't we? Both those balls have got penalties, like. Actually, but I've got good traction coming through that complex there on this hanger straight. Who's that jumping into the pits there? Atlia. Thought it was, like, to be fair. I should have just waited, it would have come up and told us. 35.978 by Jonah is now your new fastest lap. So, I'll tell you what. What the fuck? How the fuck has Joe got past Griever and then pulled the 2.5 second gap? I think Griever's made a bit of a mistake. So I think there's only Griever and Looney not the comment that hasn't been in yet, I think. Oh no, and Mixus hasn't been in either. I didn't realise it, I thought he had. Oh well, he's been alright as well. Was it lap 19 and 26? They're all going to have to come eventually. But no choice, it's mandatory. If you don't come in, you get, I don't know what happens to you there. I don't know what happens if you don't actually make the fucking pit stop. I would say just disqualification, but you know. So Joe, I think it's Joe's to lose now, isn't it? It really is. The only way Joe doesn't win this race if he does his Lord Spinners and act and spins. Having said that, now I was racing a league race on this very track, in the dry to be fair. Last lap, I was leading. Come up the still corner on tyres that I was basically on my rims, to be honest. I'd had them on a long time. And the back end stepped out and I lost the car. Managed to regain it, but I lost first place. I lost the win. I actually ended up second. Can you believe that? The guy behind me was on very fresh soft tyres, and the guy behind him was on very fresh soft tyres. But that was a win that I missed out on because my rear tyres were gone. They were just totally and utterly gone. We got a yellow flag there. I said we stopped late, but it might have just been somebody down wide. So Joe from Breather hasn't stopped yet. Looney hasn't stopped yet. Hang on, who was that? Nick got past Looney. Nick's got much fresher tyres on there. Actually, Jonah's right up behind Looney as well. I tell you what, Looney's staying out. They go up there in fourth from the very back. And Jonah and Beaver all at the back there, the bottom three in qualifying. I don't know where Griever and Looney and Mixus are going to come up after the pit stops, right? But if that Jonah should make short work of the McLaren. It's going to have much better traction. It's got brand new tyres on. Here we go. So that drops Looney to fifth. Is he coming in? Is he full? He's staying out. He's staying out, ladies and gentle peeps. It's like he's paying for the fucking tyres himself and he doesn't want any new ones. Young Tyler is back ahead of Tried New, his teammate, in 6th and 7th, and then we've got Mixus in 8th. Jamie's still there in 9th, Striker 10th, Bob and Atlee and Noodles dropped down the way and hasn't made any time up yet. That seems an awful lot. I've got a horrible feeling Looney's been in again. Noodles been in again by mistake. He has. I wonder if he's getting rid of them putting in that 10-second penalty. He has. That's what he's done. But he's what? 3 seconds for it, I think. Where are you? There you go. Right. Get the fuck. Actually, who's that ahead of? Who's that ahead of? Who's that? Ooh. What are you doing, paddle boy? How's that McLaren ahead of you? Who is that McLaren? That's a definite McLaren ahead of him, isn't it? Yeah. What is going on? In fact, Noodles behind it. Oh, paddle boy must be a lap through. That might explain it. Is he? Is he a lap through? I don't know. I don't know how you can tell. I think he's a boot. I think he's about to say, fuck it, I've had enough. There you go. Yep. And I kind of knew that because of the way he went into the pits there. There was just no fucking way he was going to stop for the lane. So, lap 22, lap 26, Joseph, 6.2 seconds way out front from Nick, who's got Jonah. Again, Jonah doesn't have to worry about taking that place off Nick, because Nick's got penalties. The flag, where is it? I think that'll be Paddleboy's car deciding to come back into the pits. As long as it doesn't cause a fucking safety car, we should be alright. See, I mean, you saw it yourself. I mean, he fucking... he gave up when he first entered the pits, and the cars come in, done a pit stop, and then decided to come up and fucking park right there. For fuck's sake, what a fucking game. Who hasn't pitted then? Is anybody not pitted yet? Yeah. Riva, Looney, and Nexus still haven't pitted. Wow. Here comes Jonah. Stays there. There's no hurry to pass Nick. Let's have a quick 22 of 26. How many penalties and what penalties have we got? We've got 3 for Nick, 3 for Griever. Oh, when did Griever get them? Then for Looney, then for Jonah, and then for Joe, then for Mixus, and then for Striker. I tell you what, Striker hasn't got the penalty again this week. Although he got a few last week, to be fair, Jeddah. Read Tonsil. Yeah, read my own muck. I said, yeah, there's been a few penalties. You read Ewan. He can't attack though. Mr. I like me penalties. Right, so who hasn't stopped again? Sorry, my mistake. Who hasn't stopped? Griever, Looney, and so they're going to have to come in soon, Nick. I mean, lap 23 of 26. Get rid of that. Getting myself all confused. Where the fuck is Joe? Joe's just got into the lead and then just streaked off, hasn't he? He wasn't happy about the rain either. In the Discord earlier, he's like, oh, fucking hell, it's going to rain. I can't believe it's raining. Oh, fuck. And yet, 6 seconds he's pulled away from everybody else. Jonah up to second from Nick. And then we've got Griever and Looney. These two have not pitted yet. Fucking hell, they are still going. And then we've got the 2 Red Bulls giving it, what, 4 again? Tyler ahead of Tribe. Funny old entry angle from Tyler. Tyler's not going to try and handle you inside there. It's better traction a little bit there. He should get across that. Whoa, Jesus, H. Christ, that was. What the fuck? Holy shit. That was so close. Oh, a little bit of a touch. We've got to get a flag in there. Exactly, I think, isn't it? Yeah, he's obviously spun himself around. Where was that? Where the fuck am I? There we go. So, lap 24. Well, I tell you, they're going to have to come in the end of this lap. Or the end of the next one, to be fair. I mean... yeah, well, I would come in the end of this one. Put a fresh set of boots on and then get round and then go for it on lap 26. Go for the fastest lap. Still raining, so, and DRS has not been enabled the entire race. And yet it's not raining that badly by the look of it, is it, really, to be fair? 2 Red Bulls. Actually, a few times this season, these two have been nose to tail, these 2 teammates on the Red Bull. Where's what's going on? Hang on, what the feck? That was 6.5 seconds before. Jonah's pulled 3 seconds. Either Joe's dropped 3 seconds or Jonah's pulled 3 seconds back on Joseph. Because Joseph was 6.5 seconds in front. Maybe he's just slow and doing it his lap. I mean, he's only got 2 laps, including the one he's just started. He's doesn't have to do anything daft. But he still has to keep going. I mean, he still has to keep his momentum up or Jonah will catch him and pass him. So that your top 3 is Jonah and Nick. So your top 3. Tyler up to 4th and 5th is Tribe Looney, who still hasn't pitted. Griever's in the pits now. What about Mixus? Where is he? Where's Mixus? Where's he? He hasn't come in either. Is Looney coming in? No. Well, if they didn't come in, we're about to find out what happens later. What happens at the end of the race. I'll tell you what, when did Joe put them tyres on? How long's he had them tyres on? Let's have a look. 11 laps. So it's only 3 lap difference between him and Jonah. But Jonah, as we know, Jonah is a fucking a rainmeister. He really is. And like I say, it's just under 2 seconds. I'll tell you what, if I was Joe, I wouldn't be too comfortable out front yet. 6.5 seconds he had, just 2 laps again. He's only a 1.5 seconds now from Jonah. Jonah could still fucking win this. Fuck off! Navy gods. I thought we did have to be honest. No, you're right, there isn't. Didn't even fucking notice. Oh, Joe, what are you doing? Look at this, man. What the fuck? 6.5 seconds. Just 2 fucking laps ago. Look at it now, half a second. Holy shit! Jonah's not giving this up. There's only three laps difference in the tyres, but he's going for it. Hold on one. Joe's back ahead, but Jonah's got the inside. Takes the lead down through Cops side by side with Joe. I cannot believe that. I can't fucking believe it. I really cannot fucking believe that Jonah's come right up from the back, and in the last 2.5 laps, he's caught Joe and passed him. What the fuck? And that is good, but there's no fucking way. Fuck me. I think Joe's made a mistake. He's had to have made a mistake. I mean, you didn't slow down that much, do you? Holy shit. Well, there you go. What can I say? Your winner this evening on a damp, wet track at Silverstone is the man, the myth, the legend, Jonah from Joe. And the last podium place is Nick. And then we've got the 2 Red Bulls, although Tribe's going to go ahead of Tyler here, because Tyler's got about 150 fucking penalties. He's hit that inside curve again. So, yeah, Tribe comes up the 4th. Is Looney, has Looney stopped? Did Looney stop? No, he didn't. How the fuck does that work then? I don't know. Neither's Nick Suss. No, I mean, I'm not sure how that works, because it's a definitely mandatory pit stop. Right, so Looney's up to 5th. Tyler's dropped all the way down to 6th. Jamie now, 7th place. Nick Suss in 8th. Through the 9th, and then the last point Gans to. Where is he? Whoa, Bob. Why's Griever dropped through the fucking. Oh, has he come across the line, smacked it in the wall or something? I don't know. Says he didn't finish, but he fucking did finish. What the fuck? There he is there. Right. Fucking hell. Well, that was someone was just waiting for moving there, weren't we? Too far. Well, that was Silverstone in the wet. Wait, I'm sorry, but he's reeked. That is reeked. I mean, you've got to give the driver of the day the fucking Jonah. I'm sorry, like, but, and I don't do this all the time because people are like, "Aye, you've known Jonah a long time. It's favouritism." Well, it isn't, because he was fucking what, bottom 2 on the grid, I think. It started from fucking stupid right at the very back. He's fought all the way through, no penalties, no nothing. And he's won the race. How the fuck Joe? I mean, I was going to give it to Joe. I was going to give it to Joe. But I didn't know what he's done. I didn't know how he's done that. 6.5 seconds with 3 laps to fucking go. Wow. So it was Jonah, then it was Joe, wasn't it? Yeah. And who was fucking third? Nick, wasn't it? And I think the fastest lap was by Jonah, 135. 135 point. Was that 953? 953. So the result is Jonah is your winner. Driver of the day and fastest lap. From Joe, there you go, 14th on the ground for 15 grid. 15 people grid. He's come from the very, very back. Last row of the grid. And then Nick is the last podium place. And then Tribe, Looney, Tyler, Jamie, McSuss, Striker, Bob, Atleer, and whoever else is behind him, because I can't fucking remember. But Jonah, I can't fucking believe that. I seriously can't. I didn't know how Joe lost that. I really didn't. But yeah, what did I say it was next week? Mexico, didn't I? Fucking yeah, race 7 of the season in Mexico. No, I don't mind Mexico. It's not one of my favourite tracks. I find it difficult to keep the fucking traction up in there, but still, it's an alright race. It's an alright track, I should say. 135.953. Right, so as usual, you know what I'm gonna fucking say. Actually, I tried it last week. I tried to say it, yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I didn't like it. I do that in the chat on my race result, on my race thing. Love you, leave you, no fuck off to the lads. And I tried it last week and it didn't feel right. I heard it back on the stream and yeah, it didn't feel right. So I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to I'll be here next week. These bunch of fucking idiots will be here again next week, like I say, in Mexico. Hopefully it'll be a dry one. So next Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, next Thursday, same time, same place, same fucking mad cunt on the microphone. So until then, I've got to love you. I'm going to leave you. Good night, my friends. Good night for now.